If it is deserved, then, you just flaky the third-party insurance company to protect yourself. So if, one of those bank robbers manager asks you, didn't your African mother just die? Do I look African? I don't look African. I'm a bloody Aussie. So then how come you asking me? Are you cheating on me? Because I left my boyfriend, I left my girlfriend, but it's already written. So where's my record? So in that way, since the bank robber manager asks you, you're Africa, and then in that way, it doesn't make sense, does it? I don't think so. But if you have a little bit of grain, you get a little bit extra money. So in which party? Africa or the bank? So, Messiah, being a little girl buying beautiful makeup, taught by the mother, is that with her money, Dejong? That means she robbed my money into, the piggy bank, and in each piggy bank. Why? So, when we share the network of the oil in relation to Africa and Italy and Greece and whatever we do, we have a little bit of extra money to reserve into the bank fee. So when Vlad, execute you in, crossifying, whatever you call it, by Jesus, are you Catholic in Africa? I don't think so. But if you are Catholic in Africa, then which crisscross is a hot cross bun to eat, and when you have something to eat, that you celebrate your little bit of money. What for? Just food. So how do you enjoy life? Because it's just a little bit of food. But raising your family, being the ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend, are they your friends? I don't think so. Then why do you apply by the lad? So why do you apply by the lad? And why do you apply by the lad? It doesn't make sense. But since it's just a friendship of knowing that you deserve more money by, helping each other to save money. Oh, does that make sense, Vlad? I don't think so. But helping each other to save money, then, we are executing like that into get out. Get out. And in that way, when we have that little bit of money, we're paying the bank fee. Oh, please. When you pay the bank fee, the bank's more now. Oh, they're blocks. But anyway, in that way, when you want more money to pay the bank, that means, do you deserve life? You're blocked and jinx. But in that way, do you deserve life when you work your butt off and paying the bloody bank managers and bank owners and stock market and everything else you're paying? Are they your family? I think so. It looks like it. So when you have that kind of family, what kind of work are you doing for? Do you deserve it? No, not really. But if you share a certain amount of money in relation to them, they love you for it. So when you share, are they your friends? I don't think so. They're just like, like, give me more money. Yeah, give me more money. So when they do that, give me more money. Yeah, give me more money. Are they your friends? I don't think so. So when you try to reapply for the lease to rent the mortgage, then the income, you will porno. Oh, give the bank managers porno DVDs, whatever you like. So in that way, you're just executing the meaning of they just want money. So since you give them a porno or DVD, they go, oh, give me more money, give me more money. Anyway, why am I acting like that? It's really strange, isn't it? I'm not an actor. I'm just here to help. I'm not a singer, I'm not a dancer, I'm just nobody. I'm just a lawyer, I'm just here to help. So thank you to all my friends on Facebook, Instagram, building the network of... Oh, I can't be bothered saying that. But thank you. So in that way, when we have extra money and make money, we save the money, pay the mortgage, pay the interest, we are paying to the banks. So when we're paying to the banks, the banks are paying to the banks, and so forth. Easy, isn't it? So in that way, we are careering. It's called careering each employee. So since we're careering each employee in the childhood, which way would they cycle through the interests of their top level of career to become? I can go on about this one if you like, but that's enough for me for a little while when I collect my own part. Don't give anything to Alan, please do not, because I like dead people. Is that the full dead? Oh. But I don't know who they are. Oh, I'm not gonna help you. I'm just your frog. That's a witchcraft of someone. No, a witchcraft is called. Is that no? Yes. I want dead people. Oh, do whatever you like. Make some money, reserve the money, share the money, save the money, blah blah and blah blah, and then later on you have less hours to work and drinks, whatever you do. I don't know, whatever you do, I don't want to know. Whatever you do, little drinks and whatever, leisure with your child, or ask your granny. Yeah, you can put that on. Yeah, forward. Ask your granny. It's such. I'm getting tired because I got 1 minute I go haywire, berserk, and later on I get tired. So anyway, in that way, I think I'm gonna go to Coles and buy some. What's that mean? Condoms or nail polish. I don't bloody know. I never act. So when I do that, I'm not gonna have a look. So when I have a look, is there any weird things? Yeah, I think so. I love weird things. So when there's any weird things, I just love it. So I don't act like this. Never think about it. I don't think about it. So I'll go have a look and put some makeup on and some draggy shows and whatever, and pluck my eyebrow. I usually pluck my eyebrow. So when I do that, it just oh. Does that mean I agreed for those money makeup or makeup money? So, boys and girls, gotcha. Think about it. Then you realize dead people. But the depth of the earth, you can't get there, can you? Enjoy, my friends. It's Sunday, gotcha. So enjoy. Next time I'll help you guys understand the bank fees and also the application form, and to share into the environmental care and also the well age of your child. And in that way we will be lovable into the sending of each health condition and witness our application by the landlord. So in that time, when we do that, we are enjoying our life to cycle our path by the next life of your child, etc., etc., etc. So in that way, we will claim that being in the stock market, if one of the piece of land is actually owned previously by someone else, then keep them as a record. All of us will keep them as a record, and for your safety as well, so that when you get approved or not approved, because it's based upon your income production, based upon your weekly income. So if you get an extra job or you want an extra job, do save your time for your hobby and leisure as well, to enjoy your cycle of life with or without your children, with or without your grandma or granny, grandma, etc. Pick one. And in that time, they need to enjoy it as well, because before they pass and before they get weaker, they can't walk properly and they go to the retirement village, etc., etc. So do take your time to do those things. And when you do, we all enjoy life in that way. Sorry, last one. So in that time where we enjoy our life based upon the lease agreement, we need to work out the weekly income to design our own way by saving ourselves from the childhood of who we used to be. And then in that way we can calculate the next So the next thing, stuff like that. I love learning. I'm not an alien. I'm not. Oh, I'm not gonna repeat that. I'm not an alien. I'm not. Yeah, whatever. I'm just nobody. I'm just Alan Loy. I love learning. So in that way, when we do things, we can reserve into the stock market as well to help countries per town. Yes, and in that way, to help country per towns, we will say in, say out in relation to enjoyment of our life, whoever you are and whatever you be. I'm not going to repeat that. So in that way, in that way, in that way, in that way, we can convert into our single and also our marriage by default. So in that way, if we get extra money from the government based upon we don't have a job, unemployment, because we don't have a job, then how is the government going to help you? So I don't know. I'm not a government. So in that way, when we stock the market into the oil tree of understanding the lease agreement by the statement of our bank and to share into our weekly wage and the income production of our income. So in that way, we can also protect the saver that to provision the lecturation of dots 3241 and dots 246 and dot 321, interlization of dot 326 and dot 154, interlization of dot 326 and dot 148, and interlization of dot 112 and dot 116 based upon bank sharer and stock market of the robber, to understand the application form by each banks to share the interests in relation to your bank fees, and also to share into the minimum, which is if you get 2.3 and 2.6 and 1.8 into your weekly wage, you need to protect your weekly wage by the percentages of its own value. So whoever you are, whatever your career is that you want to sell, work, or whatever it is your path is, that you need to stock the market into your child to buy the next mortgage. Good, isn't it? So in that way, once you reserve the stock market, we need to understand the bank statement as each bank statement we are offering. Yes, like that, we are offering. Yes, like that, to them to tell us a little bit about themselves, having a drink, etc., etc. Yes, and reserve into the reserve bank as well, so that in each way we are sharing into our life. And when we are sharing into our life, each bank will sell a certain percentages of its own, no interest. So being a granny or an old person or a dead person, no interest. So in that way, with no interest, what kind of value we will be ignitionated into the next bank saver. Mai mốt, tại vì cái đó là được có 1, 4, 5, 6 hoặc là 1, 4, 9. So in that way, with the understanding of the country town, we will claim the timestamp in relation to approved application by the owner. No, just sorry, I'm not an actor. But in that way, so in that way, if you customers, no, if you, whoever you are, want to apply for a bank, if they act like that, they are not approved by you because they're not your best friend. But if they act automatically, then it's approved. Then it's worthful. Thank you for that. So in that way, when it's worthful, you get award by me in relation to your dead people. So in that way, when you get that way, you enjoy life, and then you helping each other. Include myself. I help each other to know what the money is and to don't know. So in that way, when we do that, we will equalize our economy. Thank you, the government and Queen Elizabeth. See you next time, hey? Oh, yeah.